Imagine trying to raise the first money for your startup, but instead of a check, the investor hands you a 20-page contract which is full of traps. Unfortunately, the reality is that a lot of first-time founders get scammed and pressured by experienced investors. And for us, during our first pre-seed round, this happened as well. One of those conversations was actually with a German investor. Let's call him Theo for the sake of this story. And with Theo, everything went super quick. But once we started reading the term sheet that he sent us over, we actually started to discover a lot of things that seemed a little over the top. Liquidation preferences, veto rights, and dilution clauses. You have to remember that we were not trying to raise a big Series A round. All we were trying to do at this point was just to get a small and quick pre-seed round together. And once we finished reading the entire document, it felt like we would basically sign the whole company away before it even started. You could pretty much compare it to signing a prenup before going on a first date. No one would ever do that. So once we started sitting down with him, the first question he asked almost casually was, "Who gave you legal advice?" And in that moment, everything clicked. Because up until this point, he has been very friendly, supportive, and encouraging. But the second he realized that we were not the founders who would just blindly sign anything he sends over in order to get a huge check, his mask started slipping. Because from one second to another, Theo actually dropped the nice guy attitude and turned cold, almost hostile. Luckily, his reaction showed us everything we needed to know about him, that we were right about our gut feeling, and that we actually dodged a huge bullet. Check out the full video below to hear the entire crazy story of how one investor tried to scam us.